real estate investors, land developers, contractors, and especially build-to-rent community developers. Let's talk about the Salt Lake City, Utah market. This is your Market Minute with me, Corey Bonner. And Salt Lake right now is the definition of a market trying to turn the corner, but not there yet. Let's get into section 1, the key matrix and the snapshot. Let's start with the numbers. Occupancy is at 86%, up almost 0.9% year over year. That's a real improvement, not just noise. Over the last year, Salt Lake delivered over 5,100 units and absorbed about 5,000. So absorption is almost keeping up with the pace of deliveries. Close enough to stabilize, but not enough yet to create pressure. Now let's get into section 2, the rents and concessions. This is where the friction still lives. Asking rents are down 0.4%, and effective rents are down 1.4%. That gap tells you concessions are doing all the work here. 45% of properties are offering concessions, and the average package is 9.5%. That's up nearly 10% year over year. So yes, units are filling, but owners are having to pay for it. These concessions are wild. Let's get into section 3. What does the graph show? When you look at the ALN trend line, occupancy is slowly climbing, but effective rents slid most of the year before flattening. This is not a recovery curve yet. This is a market finding that equilibrium while digesting its supply. Let's get into section 4, the submarket action. Submarkets are doing the heavy lifting. Tooele jumps out. Occupancy is up 45.2% year over year. East Downtown, U of U, the Research Park is up 15.1%, and West Valley Lake Park is up 9.9%. On the rent side, Tooele leads with 3.1% effective rent growth, while core areas like Draper, Sandy are basically flat. So growth is happening, just not evenly. All right, section 5, the pipeline and the future look. And supply isn't done. West Downtown, North Avenues has about 14,000, actually just almost closer to 15,000 units in the pipeline. East Downtown adds another 6,700 units, with leasing activity spiking again in Q1 of 26. Salt Lake is expanding. The question is, how fast is demand catching up in these areas? My closing insights here. So what's the real takeaway? Salt Lake City is stable but not strong. Occupancy is improving. Absorption is competitive, but pricing power hasn't returned. For build-to-rent developers, this is a timing market. Those who can deliver as supply wave gets absorbed will benefit, but underwriting has to assume concessions sticking around longer than you'd like to see. I've got more markets coming soon, so follow, comment on the markets you're curious about. I'll do my research. And if you want a deeper insight on how build-to-rent can be done right in today's market, grab my free case study at corybonner.com/case study.